Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Friday, March 21st, Wildcat Challenge Day. I'm Addie.
And I'm Ethan.
And welcome to WCTZ News.
Today's episode of WCTZ is sponsored by Assurance Home Loan, Inc.
The Key Club is sponsoring the One Blood Scholarship. There are two $500 scholarships available, and you must be a graduating West Shore senior to apply. Applications are available in guidance and must be turned in by April 12th. The winners will be notified directly after the application deadline.
Prom tickets will be on sale during Pow Hour on April 1st through April 5th. Tickets are $80 for juniors and approved guests, and $45 for West Shore seniors. Only West Shore juniors and seniors are permitted to purchase tickets. If you're bringing an approved guest, you must purchase your guest ticket at the same time as yours. Your dinner selection must also be made at the time of your ticket purchase for you and any guests.
Now, to a special message.
Pardon the interruption, but I'm Drew Newland.
And I'm Jack Grimison.
And today we're going to be bringing all the March, all the madness, and all of the mayhem into one episode. Grim, let's talk about March Madness.
Well, Drew, I am just so excited for the games to begin. And by the time our viewers are watching this episode, the first round games will have already started, and I'm going to bet that Purdue will already have lost. I think they are the worst one seed ever to be in this tournament, and we know their history. Last 2 years, they've lost to a 15 seed and a 16 seed, and I think they are on pace for another early exit.
Grim, when I look at Purdue, their program, it's just embarrassing. I don't see Zach Edey making the impact that these people are saying he is. I don't think Purdue is a phenomenal team at all. I think, I agree with you, they're going to be an early round exit. When it comes to one seeds, though, UConn, phenomenal team. They have a rampant offense and a lockdown defense. I'm seeing them in the championship this year.
Well, Drew, you're right. UConn is the number one team in the country, and that's for good reason. But you have to think about how in March, how really hard it is to be that repeat champion. And that's why I got teams like Arizona and Houston going to my championship game and ultimately winning this tourney.
Graham, I agree with you. I think that Arizona and Houston are both phenomenal programs. But when you have a number 3 seed, the dark horse, Creighton, they're coming into this tournament, they're ready. They're ready to win. They lost in their conference, but they're coming back. I have Creighton in my championship in a rematch against UConn, a conference rematch. I think that UConn is not going to be able to pull it through, and I think that I have Creighton taking the championship overall.
Well, Drew, let's talk a little bit about the upsets that March Madness is famous for.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I have the 11 seed NC State taking it over Texas Tech in the first round and keeping going on a huge run this March Madness. They are hot off of an ACC tournament win over the University of North Carolina, and they are led by the phenomenal, majestic DJ Burns Jr.
Oh my gosh, Graham. I have loved watching DJ Burns. His play is so out of this world. We don't typically see a player like him in college basketball. He is backing players down from the three-point line. I love watching them. NC State, I have them going pretty far too. When it comes to upsets though, I'm taking Samford over Kansas. And the reason being, Kansas has 2 of their best players out. And Samford is one of the quickest offenses in the NCAA. I just think that they're going to be able to take Kansas.
Well, Drew, I think you're right about that, but there's something ringing in my pocket, and I got to answer it.
Oh, okay.
Huh. I didn't even know I brought the secret phone.
It's my phone, bro.
Hey, Stephen A. Hey, you don't have to yell at me, man. I know you've Purdue in your championship game, but... well, all right, thanks, Steve.
It's okay, man. Because the stats are in.
And first, we have our girls' distance medley relay team breaking the school record by 44 seconds, with the runners being Ashvika Mataconda, Jalea King, Ellie Falls, and Ella Richardson.
We also have Kira Runsky picking up 3 goals in a game against Vieira.
Thank you, Wildcats, and have a good Wildcat Challenge.
Thank you.
Today's episode of WCTZ News is also sponsored by Super Tutor.
Seniors, federal financial aid forms are being processed and sent to colleges. Please log into your account to make sure that your application has been processed. If further actions are needed, please see Ms. Feldbush for help to make corrections, add signatures, or check submission status.
Now for the alma mater.
Oh, West Shore, I pledge to you our lasting loyalty.
Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of WCTZ News, sponsored by Assurance Home Loan Inc. and Super Tutor. I'm Ethan,
And I'm Addie.
and have an amazing day, Wildcats.